Hello! Hello! Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI! So, if we look to the reading table, we have some quests here. 3 of them, apparently. So, let me take a look. Okay, so, I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest, and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean, immediately. You'll know where I'll be. Okay, fair enough. Sure, why not?
The ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Perhaps, but he's asked you. Lucky you. Guess what? There's more. A bad feeling. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. Alright, fair enough.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Yeah, we'll have a look-see. But wait, there is indeed one more. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking, maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. Alright, fair enough.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Cool. I will do that. Well, it's good that we know about it. Yeah, there are 3 quests. Given that Blackthorn is the closest, I guess I'll go here first.
Blackthorn, you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in 2 with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck
Okay.
there.
Thank you.
Yeah, see what we can find out.
Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
I need to speak with her anyway, so handy. Hello?
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. I didn't
Thanks.
say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at him. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
Aww.
What was it he said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Right, and do you know about the other thing?
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients.
Fair.
Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Excellent. Before I head out, I'm going to obviously look at the other quests, and also there is another quest here at the Hideaway that I might as well start, in case it is in the same town, but I don't know. We'll have a look.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients.
Fair
As
enough.
to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their
Wow.
lesser cousins.
Okay.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Thank you. Okay. 2 others. So, yeah, someone over there, and then there was one, I think it might have been in Mid's workshop, or it was certainly around there, if not in the workshop itself. So I will check that out as well.
Is that the thing Tomes held to them?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
She is building a ship. It is impressive.
Clive,
Oh, it was you, right.
did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, The man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. You thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million
Flipping out.
each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
That'd be my phone. It is a reminder to take out the bins.
Well,
I have done that.
I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Well,
Do you think so?
we'll see.
I don't.
I will do that, but as I say, there is another quest that I would like to go and begin. See, I think that is, yeah, it looks like it's down below. Makes sense?
I think Mid might need some help.
I think Mid has left.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure, why not?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Yeah, fair enough.
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'll get to
I
it.
saw a billet on the hunt board for one just
Right.
the other day.
Of course you did.
Got
Alright.
myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You on the other hand.
Can do.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
That is a fun fact. What did Final Fantasy XVII look like? What like was it like just a blank like white with just a logo, or did it have like some discerning characteristics to imply what type of game it might be? Because I'm intrigued by this. Like, it's pretty good. I'm surprised Deus Ex 4 was able to do Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles as a joke, given that it's not their company, but yeah, fair enough. Right, so let me look at the board. Yes, we've got the new one. How dead am I going to be? Ask about bomb sightings, here we go. The Bomb King, that might interest you. Yes, go on. I was actually a couple, so, right, empty, hovel, Dalmekia, and then, oh yes, we don't know about the Breaker of Worlds, that's right. The Croc in Sambrak, okay, that doesn't seem too bad. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad because, that's only a B rank. That one's only a C rank, so that's not too worrying. That, however, is S, and I don't know where its location is, so... Scary. Intriguing, sure, but scary. Right, I need to change the priority mission. No, didn't want to do that. This one, yes, prioritize. Wait, no, that didn't do what I wanted it to. Oh, yes it did. You can only have 3 prioritizing at a time, I guess. Can you? No? Yes? Wait, what? Martha and Isabel. Where are they? You know what? I don't know. I'll go elsewhere. I'll go back to that. Oh, Martha being there. Sorry. Right, of course. Also, it turns out we can't actually go to these places. We must do mission first. So, let's head to Letney's Cleft. Letney? Yeah, there. Let's go there. Redhead girl with snow pale skin wearing a fat flower wreath. Huh. Cool. Oh, I'm actually surprised this is still classed as Dalmekia. Okay, that's not a problem. That's helpful, to be fair. Good to have Jill here again. Onward. Yeah, okay. I can go onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Can't go that way. Fair enough. Yeah, so I guess I'll do this mission first, given that it wants me to go this way. This is probably where one of the
Till the Republic laid
quests
a new road
are.
wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
I really love how this game looks. Like, it may not have like as many like as much, I guess, depth and like things in its world as stuff like Final Fantasy VII. I would argue that has a lot more within it that you can just visually like enjoy. But this game is a treat. It really is. It is very, very pretty, and it does a lot with what it has, which is very nice. Oh, there's a quest here.
So what do you think? Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
Fair.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say?
Yes.
Will you help us out?
I'll do it.
Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Yeah, I can do that.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Alright. Yeah, Sonic Boom was weird. The show is genuinely awesome, but the game is not. So
I'm not sure I trust those two.
no, I don't.
But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
The way they spoke didn't seem right.
Look lively, you lot.
That was quick.
These must be our bandits.
Didn't take long, did it? Okay, you're annoying because you keep getting in the way of what I'm trying to do. Perfect. Perfect as well. Love it. Oh no, more? I can't believe it. I knew it was coming, and yeah, there's nothing about it. Ow. I'll get rid of you just because you're in the way. Annoying. Ow. Literally didn't see that coming.
Nice try.
Ah, this has got ya. I'm gonna say I'll be very surprised if you're not dead in a second. There it is. That'll do it. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. Yeah.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Can't get in there. Anything back here? Not quite. Am I blind? I'm not seeing the car anywhere. Could be back here. Ah. Yes, there it is.
this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
Interesting. Still don't trust you, but thank you for the money. I'll take it.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
Wow.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Next time, I might be fighting you, so it would be wise to not piss me off. But fair enough. So presumably some people could just miss that. Would you still be attacked?
See the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when
Maybe
it
not,
comes to
I don't know.
building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
We got 80 Wyrite for it, so which is you know, quite a lot. Just trying to see if there's any like anything secret by going around. It doesn't look like it. Oh god! I was just like, huh? They look like stone little creatures. I was like, oh, it is. It's a weeping angel situation. Oh no. No, Tales of Arise had a proper weeping angel like thing in like not really in. I mean, it was intentional because that's what the enemies before, but like it wasn't supposed to be as scary as it was for me. Like it was clear that it wasn't supposed to like properly jump scare you, but it absolutely did. It was good. Oh, I love that. So fun. That's a fun attack. Just everything dies. At the end. Well, nearly made it out of the pass. So what's beyond here? Whoa. Whoa, that's different. Hello. The Final Sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
What a fantastic name.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Is it Mother?
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire.
Cannot wait to fight her.
This audience is over.
It'll be very fun.
Come, your radiance.
Yeah, the mural
Only
is
the
stunning.
syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
tough, you will do
I'm
it.
hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, I love and hate her so much. Cannot wait to... Oh, it's going to be such a great boss. She's going to, out of nowhere, be like, surprise, I have this power out of nowhere. Did you not know? Can't wait for that to be revealed.
We just need to hug the coast.
There is something more to her. I mean, besides her just being an absolutely vile creature. Like, just, there is something more to her to be able to just command everyone she meets. Like, I don't know what it is.
Infiltrating the Dominion.
Basically, she is my mother. The main character, Clive, she is Clive's mother. And then when my dad died, she, like, left and tried to worm her way into the Grander Nation, which she did in the 15 years we were, like dying. There's a lot that's gone on in this game. Like, it's very kind of like Game of Thrones in the respect that there's just so many nations and war and everything's going on in that respect. I don't know how true it is, but there's like talks that the development team was forced to watch all of Game of Thrones whilst developing this, which is just like, okay, interesting. But yeah, she is Clive's actual mother. Oh Christ, hello. Ow. Thank you for that. Oh Jesus. Jesus. I think I've changed suddenly. Oh, good. That's more like it. There we go. Cool. Yeah, you are real hard to deal with. There's not even anything over here. Didn't even give me that much experience. It wasn't worth it. Like, Chocobo's. Okay, obviously we need to go that way, but I do want to see what's this way. There is the Republican Gate. Okay, so I'll at least see what it means by that. I'm intrigued. Yeah, this game's combat is so rich though, there's so much. Though someone did bring up a good point earlier, but like you have different magical abilities with like fire, like earth, wind, earth, wind, electricity, etc, etc. And those magic spells don't differ in power, nor do they have like advantages and disadvantages, which is interesting. But everything else has so much depth. I think it was more just a design decision so that it didn't overcomplicate things.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, I'm done for. If I can't get these...
Oh, there's a chest over here. Sweet. Empty shard. Okay. I do not regret coming here. That probably was worth it.
You're not getting through. Please, I'm begging you.
That's just like a pit to death, like this pit to nowhere. Yeah, I don't feel like going down there today. So how far away are we from the Holy Capital? because I mean that big palace is effectively, I think, where we're heading, and it is, you know, a little far away,
Not much further to
but
go.
also it's really not. we're getting closer. It's nice that there's just so many chocobo and stuff hanging out around here. I think one of these usually gives me more ability points than others. I think the Blood Fang is the one that does it.
But at least we won.
Am I right? Yes, I got 110. Oh, actually, because I got... Actually, yeah, that makes sense, because you're a high level. I was going to say, oh, because I got 110, maybe it's actually the 2. But no, I think it's just because they're a higher level now, and they are more powerful. So if it turns out... No, I was going to say, if it turns out on the map there was to be, like, a warp point around here, it would be a very good idea to just go to that warp point, fight them.
Refugees.
Go to the warp point, fight them over and over and over,
Now
get
I'm
the
waiting for the
get the
crystalline
abilities,
to
because
move.
they do not require time to kill. They are very easy. I'm saying that. There might be more.
Finished.
Yeah, it was the Blood Fang. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so there's only the one. So this is just a neighbouring town. Doesn't seem like it's very prosperous though. Fair enough.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Best service at the best price.
What do you think? I think I've seen one of those earlier, but I don't remember what it means. There's a shop somewhere. Okay, it's further along. Still love this music. So good. Oh, there is a warp point here. Actually, that's not super far from here. It's not that close, but it isn't far either. Tempting. Tempting to grind there.
You won't find
There will be a better
finer
grinding spot
array
eventually.
this side of the strait.
But that is tempting. I won't
You've
deny.
a discerning eye.
Don't need it. Don't need these.
May
Alright.
Gilbert smile.
Actually, I might have stuff to sell to you.
What are you looking for?
I do. I'll take 6
May
grand, thank you.
Gilbert smile upon you.
Yeah, you probably aren't that happy about it. I don't know what it is about this theme, but it like makes me think of Celeste each time I hear it. I don't really know why.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them.
Like, it doesn't sound like Celeste, but it just makes me think of it. I don't really need them.
What's that?
But thank you anyway. And I'm not going to turn it down. It's free items.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Jesus.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
They look good.
How much? For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Well, Emil, I had some ideas. At some point, I'm gonna, if I hopefully get enough donations, I'll be doing a Celeste replay. I thought what could be fun would be us playing a hack at the same time.
Is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially
Well, and by hack I mean fan game, I guess, at this point. It's not really... It is a hack, I guess.
All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their
such a
documents
detailed hack.
for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking
Well,
everyone.
Strawberry Jam, sure, but I was thinking of just there's so many others.
We won't
There's
get
like...
through without that pass.
Yeah, there's like 20 to 30 like amazing ones. Strawberry Jam is the most notable one, but there are a bunch of others. So
he must be around here somewhere.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Okie dokie. Goose, how you doing?
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it,
100%.
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Unfortunately, we don't need to keep an eye out for it because there's a very handy marker that tells us exactly where we're going. But I appreciate the level of detail that they will have put into this sign. So, to be fair, we just get into this area and then we go. So here's the red chocobo. I found it. It was the first building. Hurrah!
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
10 million
for that.
Shall I bid you good day?
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then we can be on our way.
Then we can slice them in half. I mean, we can be on our way, of course. I wouldn't dare hurt a little bairn.
So neither of you has
I'd make it really quick. They wouldn't feel a thing.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait.
Right, we'll get the pass, yeah.
The guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
Yeah, there's also, that's not happening,
But
so...
if we find the people who took the pass, we'll give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Excellent.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
The monetization thing happened to you. YMS. Interesting. I presume that's for reused content? No, his couldn't be reused content. I would suspect his would be more likely just copyright problems. I would have thought. Because he doesn't reuse content. His is transformative enough, but it would be problematic because he does react to shows. So I suspect that would be a problem. Reused content, but it's not reused. Weird. His content isn't reused. His content's transformative. That's very strange.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back.
Yeah, I still haven't got an email.
Less chance of the mark giving chase.
At some point, I suspect we'll see when I wake up.
Likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
I'm just gonna check that out later. Because I'm curious about what happened. Yeah, it's this way.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
Fair enough, thank you.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Probably very. Where do I start? Over here. Just any child around here. Hello.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything.
The lip on this kid.
Out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Wow.
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Okay. Well, that went well.
I'll take the large one.
Yeah, it seems that living here is not the greatest, sure.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Accept the deal. Yeah, obviously.
The caravan stops next to the check. Show them your traders.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
He's the one you spoke to first, the one who
Very
was
helpful.
like a bit aggressive. Yeah, of course he is. I wonder if I'd gone straight to her, would I have had to speak to the other two? Probably.
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
It was outside town.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy.
Yeah, I see why. Easy to prey on people who
That big fat
don't have
donkey
a
was
lot of
easy
money.
pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Okie dokie.
He can't have gone far.
Yeah, it can't be hard to chase a
I need
child.
to find him before his employers do.
Daddy.
In theory, it's not hard. Like so. You didn't really... Oh wait, no.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Excellent. Ah, there you are. Haven't really hidden anywhere.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It might have been better if you hid behind a rock or something. But
I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him!
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Yeah, we know. We didn't actually catch a thief. I mean, technically we did, but... actually, no, I suppose we did. We did catch the thief. We just haven't got this thing back. But, anyway, I'll hide.
Oh.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the Cast Stones and we crush them.
Yes, it's a very simple
you get
plan.
Your traders passed back,
In concept.
And I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Can do.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south.
Where is it exactly? That way. Alright.
Past the camp.
Cool. That can't be that hard, right? Actually, yeah, it is over there. Interesting. So I guess if I was to follow that path, it would connect to here. Yeah, I guess so. There's actually, yeah, there's loads of different paths you can take. It's really interesting. But I just never went to because the game didn't ask me to. And I suspect every single one of them will have a special boss at some point. Just a matter of when, not if. It's probably quicker to get my chocolate. Hey.
Come on.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh. What a waste of everyone's time. I don't want to be rude, but your sword does look pathetic. I mean, I do want to be rude. I want to defeat you for everything you've done, but, you know. It's just, it does. Oh, that was it, alright.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
That was easy. And then there will be more. I think I know who to attack first. It would be the ones with the huge staffs.
We've got company!
Nice. So unnecessary. And yet, very necessary. I can't imagine how unbelievably painful it would be to be punched like 20 times in the back at that much force, but earned it.
Fewer now.
Guessing the rest will be down here. Oh, the people have moved. No, they haven't. Never mind. I am going the right way. I'm not going the right way. Oh. Oh, is it going to be those two I did the side quest for? Oh, I really hope it is. That'd be awesome. It'd be awesome to kick their ass. It would make so much sense as well.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum. The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! That guard from Falkland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Ow. Less gorgeous. Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah, blew that, but that's fine. Perfect. Probably should get some fuel in, but you know what? I don't need it. I'll destroy you. So overpowered. Perfect. Good game. Good game. Hello, Roxas. bad, not bad. They got lots of riches. You can definitely give them to the kids.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
Okay.
I'll be glad to.
I'll be honest, I don't know how much you did. You confronted me and I think that was it. But sure. Can I have the pass though? Like... Seems like it'd be good to have it now. But where are you? Oh, you're there. Hi.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Well,
quite the opposite.
No, he was. Like, you're being very generous. He didn't really do much.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't have been that hard to look through it and just be like,
Welcome
yes,
home,
this is yours, you
dear
might need it.
brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Good. Very helpful. Oh, that's cool! Yeah, oh, that's neat.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Yeah, that's a little out of pocket. I have like 170,000, so... it's a little bit more than I can afford. Just a smidge, you know. Okay. Handy.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goods.
Yeah, I knew it. I 1,000,000% knew it. I knew there'd be side quests. No! I've already got 4 on the go. So many. I'm gonna have 7 side quests on the go? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Cool.
I want to know right away. Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sure.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All 3 of them should be right here in the market.
Yeah, can do.
There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
To be fair, no, in theory, not a huge amount to do, but might be quite rewarding. Or it will not be. We'll see, won't we?
Let me carry your goods. Pardon me, but would you... That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
Sure.
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
I'm all for the material wealth side of things that you do not appear to be giving me, but I will do it, yes.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
I have a suspicion I know where you're going.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I better make sure he doesn't get himself...
Where's he gone? He's gone over there, okay. Not that far then.
Order for hire. Best served.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
I can help out.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road,
Of
perhaps?
course, right?
He doubted they would
This
be
is
fool
why
enough to
you
linger
accept
here
all
in
of them
Bockland.
immediately, because they all
Joseph's
lead to the
lived a
same
hard
place.
life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the quest in the town where I talk to everyone. because it seems like a good idea to do that now. Yeah, better could use. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's good to do that now just because I will be able to, like, if there is a second part to it, I'll be going along the same path.
Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me, right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, that is a long way to go. Fair play. Respect to you. Because, like, I mean, having fought a lot of things in this game, yes, they are dangerous roads. Like, if you're not going to be ransacked by thieves, you're going to be ransacked by so much worse. I do love this game soundtrack. So good.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods.
That's why they charge so much.
We
Makes
get meat
sense.
from Sambrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news.
Yeah, but it's...
Oh, you know what?
It's not quiet, but it's...
Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
There's not a huge amount here to, you know, explore, I guess.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Like, you know, it must be not lonely, but yeah, just, I don't know, a bit
Remember
boring
when
day
half
to day.
the people coming through here were traders from the Empire?
Aye.
Get us through!
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done.
Nice.
I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Go into battle pissed. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm sure a single drop won't do it for me. Won't destroy me. Well, I assume a single drop won't destroy me. Perhaps I'm wrong.
Out of my sight, wretch.
It was up here, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I've got so many quests on the go. It isn't really telling me until I get close. So yeah.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
I get nothing for it. No, I'm sure I will. Get some experience and something that I can sell. It's alright. It'll do. But I'm good, thank you. How are you? Toggle, you deserve all the good pets. Have a good pet. Yee. Good boy. Right. Let's head on out of town to the Desmekis Road. We've got plenty to do. Yeah, I guess I should have... That's one of 7 side quests. So many. I've not had this many on the go at once. I wouldn't have this many on the go if it wasn't for the fact that I was sort of limited and I wasn't allowed to do them before I had to come to this mission.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Okay, sorry. Didn't really think I was doing anything wrong, just, you know, just ask the question.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin.
Off the cliff you go. Oh, imagine if you could just send me off the cliff, that'd be so satisfying. Alas, it is not so. I'll just have to do that. Send you into a wall. No big deal.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us.
Oh, this is it.
Ruins,
I see.
a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckyan history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues. and we still have much to learn.
I don't care about learning about this bollocks, but that's what I'm doing. That's what Clive thinks. So there's a quest there, and there's also one directly in front of us. Yellow. Oh, sorry, you made a jump in front of you.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Thank you.
Maybe
oh, there's a chest.
Thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Thank you. I understand why you didn't say anything. But there's a chest there, and it's very exciting. I want that chest.
Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here.
Ooh, actual weapon. Ooh, that's quite rare. Okay, what's it like? Are you good? It is better. Admittedly, not by much, but I will take it. I've got no reason not to. Well, hey. That's quite exciting. If this is my reward for doing this quest, I'll take it. Hello. It's the Goblin Prince. Goblins! Oh no, let's see what you're made of. Bosh, love it. It tried to punch me. It really tried. I got so little for it. Yeah, and a single coin. Good.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know what that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery.
They got very pretty eyes, though.
Itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool. That was a fun little mission. I like the backstory behind it. Oh, there's a light up here. May as well get that. And then we'll go and see our next bit of history. I'll see if I'm able to go to the main map and do the other side quest. Oh no, oh dear.
No.
We just said we're not going to harm the goblins, and yet here we are. I think they're different. Okay. I accidentally messed that up, but that's fine. I just absolutely crushed his bollocks. That was good. It's good. It's never having kids.
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches.
Yes, that is a fair reaction to. Oh no, I don't want to die. No, I would not do. No.
All its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward, history awaits.
Fair enough. More history. I suspect the next one will be the last. Where have you gone? You've gone way down there. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Am I going the right way? I am, yes. It makes sense that you've gone up here, because yeah, there's some like nice architecture here. And a bunch of planks of wood that I don't really know how they're connected, but they're just there. Yeah, there it is. I knew there was, of course there was going to be another one. Yeah, these are the roughest ones. Oh. Whoa. Oh, jeez. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna use a high potion. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Jesus. Ow. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, actually killing them quite quickly. Which is not ideal. Whoops, I did the wrong thing. Like a fool. good. That was good. Start of the battle was bad. The end was very good. Good stuff.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more, I am in your
You
debt.
better give me something really good for the amount of times I've saved you.
Impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
I see.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Is it going to just take me back? Because that'd be handy. It seems like it's going to. Yes, it sure has. That's nice.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
That's nice. Is it actually good though? Well, the ability points certainly are good. Oh, yeah, not bad. Yeah, oh, thank you. Pretty solid, actually. Where's the person? The person's this way. Yeah, there you are. Cool. I've done the thing.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Technically, it would have been a lot cheaper for you if you just waited another day or two, but I see why you didn't. Yeah, that's nice. Loads of experience, got some good items, and that's everyone here done, right? It is! Excellent. So can I now leave? It will let me leave. Alright, well, I've got some stuff to do. So there was a battle in Sambrek, which I need to check on. But I'll do this first.
There's talk.
It's in the Vale, right, okay.
Glassgate flood has finally spread.
Yeah, I'll see where the croc is. I am not 100% sure.
I
can't imagine it's too hard to find.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
That's unfortunate. Right, let me see. Where is the croc? Is it around here? It doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like it's there. Like, I have, like, literally got no idea where, like, at all, so I'm just gonna look everywhere. Oh, I've not been down there before. Interesting. That is interesting. And potentially important for later. I'm running out of places I can go. Where is it? Oh my god, where is it? What the hell? Huh. Definitely said the croc. The croc in Sambrak. This is Sambrak. It is. Yes, Holy Empire Sambrak. Ooh, where the hell is it? Where? Ah, my ears. Yes, if I'm going to be looking for this place, I'm going to listen to this music, because this brings me such joy every time. Right, the croc. Where the hell is it? Can't be that well hidden, unless it is down here. But, because yeah, I haven't been there, and it seems I can't yet. Oh, I haven't been there either. Imperial Chase. Is that something I want to check out? Maybe. Maybe. Again, I won't do it just yet, just in case there's more. This is unfortunate, but it's taken me this long to find it, but I have no idea what it is I'm looking for specifically. I'm looking for our place. Like, you wouldn't think It's that hard to find. And yet... yeah, I can't see anywhere. Right, I am going to go down there. I'm going to go down there and see if that road does lead to it. Because I'm surprised that I've not been there before. I'm surprised there's anywhere here that I've not been to before. But lo and behold, here we are. I'd rather not. Is it that? No, that's not it. But I will fight it, because why not? I do a lot of damage to it, which isn't that surprising. Jesus, yeah, you really do, actually. Yeah, that'll do it. So am I going? Still a bit more. Good to get some dragon talons though. Some raptors, interesting. I'm not really worried about them, to be fair. They're quite weak enemies. I mean, everything here is level 15. They're supposed to be... I was supposed to fight them a while back. This is it, right? Yes, it is. Why have I never been in here? I don't know. I must have just never had a good reason to. Any chance a part of here is called the Croc? I don't know what the term croc means, like as in C-R-O-C-K. This could be it. Don't know. There's nothing here. There absolutely will be at some point. Oh, well, there's a chest, but like I mean, like there's nothing in terms of like enemies or anything. Yeah, this is Heaven Hall. There's the croc. Oh, I missed that. Yes, okay, this is it. Great. Cool. I'm glad we found that, because genuinely, I don't know where else it could have been. Besides the, like, the pathway that seems to be blocked off for now. It's intriguing that that is blocked off, though, isn't it? I actually quite like this path. Like, it doesn't look like a path. It looks like how, like, the real world actually is, where there's just, like, loads of flora and fauna just around it. But oh yeah, is that the Omega bomb? Is that what I'm fighting? Oh boy, hello. Yeah, that'd be you. Oh, you look awesome and terrifying. It's the Bomb King. Alright, let's see what you're made of.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Right. Just trying to be cautious for now. Well, I'm not going to go in all guns blazing. It says, then go in all guns blazing. Run, 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 run! Oh, interesting. I want to get out of there before you explode, don't I? Yeah, I pretty much do, yeah. I sure do. That's 100% what I want to do. Oh, interesting. What's interesting about you is you don't have a stun meter. That's different. That is different. Most enemies, if not all, have a stun meter. You do not. Why? Not complaining. Just an interesting observation. I would like to... Whoa! What's happening? I need to get out of that. Everything's about to explode. Back to the ever-loving hell out of you. That'll do it. And one One more. Or not. Running was fine. Okay, so, oh my god, I was close to death. Jesus Christ, I didn't realise. I got very lucky. Yeah, you're all going to explode, and I don't want to be a part of any of that, so... Just, whoa! Coronation, what's this mean? I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Ow. Okay, this is good. Yeah, you're really close to that. Oh, that was clever. Oh, it continues to be clever. You know what? I'm gonna heal. Oh, I didn't die. Okay, I thought I was dead. I really thought you just, like, comboed me to oblivion. No, I'm good. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Okay.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if
I actually forgot I was collecting the ash. Like, yes, there was a reason to fight this. That's right. I recall now.
That should do it. If it wants more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Yeah, that's fair. Right, so back to the map, and then we'll go to see Martha. Do. I'm sure Martha will also be like, "Oh, you don't owe me anything." But we'll give it to her anyway, because she's lovely.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to sell your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I
Sid
do.
kept great company. He was such an awesome dude.
Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
There's something... What's that? What's the quickest way to get to that? I do remember that quest. I do remember that being a thing. I had forgotten it was a thing, but I do remember it now. I guess I'll go to here. It's probably quickest. Probably. Yes, it is a little quicker. And once I'm across this... Oh, well, I was going to say once I'm halfway across this bridge, I can call my Chocobo. So yes, it is much quicker.
Run like the wind.
I regret nothing. It is, like, such an amazing thing, soundtracks to games. Because, like, obviously there are so many composers out there. There are so many people who could do the job. And a different song is going to mean something to every person. Like one thing is going to impact someone completely different to something else. But like, yeah, like I always wonder how much composers realize when they've nailed it, you know.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that.
Yeah, this is good.
Hungry, Torgal?
Like there are quite a few songs in this game where I'm like, this is one of my favourite songs in recent memory. Like it's just really great. It's like the theme that I was listening to before in Sunbrack, like that. Every time I hear it catches me off guard. I don't really know why. I don't know why it catches me off guard. I can just never really, like, the melody doesn't stick with me. But it's one of the most calming themes ever, and I love listening to it every time I'm back there. But yeah, it's just a fascinating thing. I've got so many ability points, my word.
Now, will it be enough, I wonder?
Right, this is the thing for Torgal, of course. Oh, bless you. You seem happy.
That answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks.
That's nice.
You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Yeah, that's nice.
Get it, boy.
Nice. Right. Where to next? We need to go to here. I forget why. Oh, we need to speak to someone at the end, don't we? I think. Don't remember why though.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do? Calm yourself. We don't know for sure.
Is it gonna be up here or? Oh.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword.
Right, you're the sword, right.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
Want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
Cool. Let's go.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
Yeah, well,
that will be very kind of you.
Yeah, you are.
Farewell.
I appreciate you being optimistic enough to believe that I can do it. I definitely can, but I appreciate you being that optimistic. Right, so where is it? Oh, it's up there. Okay. I might walk to here. Might be faster. Probably around the same. But it'll be much faster on Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's go. It is crazy to think that some people could miss Ambrosia and will just, like, never utilize her speed. Like, that's mind-blowing to me. And I assume it is purely, but if you, like, I assume if you miss the quest in the first portion of the game, you don't get the second quest. I might be wrong in saying that, but I assume that's the case, because they're tied to each other. So it's just like, man, like, imagine. Actually, before I head off there... Oh, it's down here. I was going to say, like, there was a section there. I'd like to go down there just to see what's... I need to find a place called the Empty Hovel. I'm not exactly sure where that is. I mean, I know it's around Dhalmekia, but that's basically it. It's not a lot to go off. A big dude. I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Got company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
Good. That was a good start. It's actually quite weird. Ow. You're not, but the other was. Okay, I tried to be clever and I wasn't, so let's try it the hard way, shall we? Pretty good. Yeah, why not? Love it. Nice. Oh, this is going over. 100%. Easy. Yeah, a couple of terrible hits at the beginning, and that seems to be like a running theme. At the beginning of the fight I do terribly, and then I really pull it back.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged.
That's good.
Right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I appreciate that it just takes me back there. Technically didn't have to do that.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke.
Oh,
far
wow.
Rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
That's very generous. That is very, very, very generous.
My lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Excellent.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance.
Thank you.
Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
It's very generous of you to give me the item we need. The name would have sufficed, but I'll take the actual thing.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
In a mo, I want to see if I can find the next thing. Yeah, this is the way I want to go. I want to see if I can find the empty hovel.
The rumors were true.
Because there was a section down here which was blocked, but my guess is it is not anymore. So it's this way, I think. Yeah. Oh, actually, there are two routes here. Okay, well, I'll go to both. I'll see if I can go down either. But yes, that's the plan. And then if all goes to plan, there will be a fun beast to fight down one of these paths. Or there won't be. We'll see. Down to the right. No, that's just a little crevice. Oh, or is it? Or is it? Scratch that. No, it is. No, it still is. No, that hasn't changed. Okay, my bad. So I think down one path it was being like blocked by. Oh, I've missed it. It was being blocked by guards. The other, I think, was a mission we did. It is not blocked anymore, which is good. or terrible, depending on what's down here. Draco's Deep. Yes, what is down here? Interesting. What is this? Ugh, Scarlet Scorpion, terrifying. I had no idea you could attack. What? And attack so well. That was rad. Okay, so these things, they're not like powerful, but they're, yeah, they're certainly unique. Okay, so if I look at the map, whoa, okay. So this is a huge area, but this leads to where we were. That makes sense. I would like to look down all of this path. I think it'd be good just to find out what's around here, because it's quite expansive. Can't hurt. Yeah, I was gonna say, these are bombs, right? They sure are. It was really interesting that the bomb boss didn't actually have like a stamina bar. I guess these ones don't either, to be fair, but like usually bosses do. So it's surprising. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing, that's why. Why is this thing not working? That would do it. No. Oh shit! Oh dear. Oh wow, oh fuck me. Oh Jesus Christ. I made a mistake. A very big, costly mistake. I mean, it's not really that costly. Interesting, it put me to there. That is interesting. I need to go here because I guess that door will be closed. But yeah, that's on me. That's my mistake. But fair enough. Lesson learned. Well, we're back in there. I think I'll go down the other path first. I feel like the other path won't be as big, he says. Actually, not certain about that statement. It's interesting. I've never found bombs that difficult to deal with, actually. At least not in this game. In Final Fantasy VII Remake, they're a pain in the ass, but in this game, not so. But that one was. So, fair enough. No, just more caught me off guard. I was just trying to kill it quickly, just to move on with my life, and it did not go well, as you may have noticed. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't really. The game doesn't state that Ambrosia can attack, so it was actually kind of cool that Ambrosia can. And it makes sense. Ambrosia won't want to just, you know, die. But it's cool. I appreciate it. What have you had to say anyway? Okay.
Thanks, girl. There was a time this path was guarded day and night by Lord Kupka's men. But now they've gone. Back to the Fang. Leaving us lesser mortals at the mercy of whatever bloodthirsty beasts they say nested beyond.
That's fair. Couldn't help but notice when looking at the map there are two routes to take, left and right. I did not see the left route the first time. I see it now. I'm going to go right though because I'd started down this path. I want to see where it leads. That does it. No, it does. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad experience, actually. I give pretty good experience. Happy with that. one's down. As it should have been in the first place. It seems like overkill, but I will do it because I want them to die. Yeah, I'm staying the hell away from you. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Like, I don't think it was supposed to be the first place, to be fair. Just that I made a mistake. Ah, haha.
No holding back.
These enemies are arguably more annoying. And yet... Oh. Oh, hello. You're annoying, though. Oh. Didn't expect one of you. That was a mistake. Come on, work, work, work. Ah, bollocks. That's unfortunate. I was trying to be cocky. Eesh. Jesus. Yeah, that was very risky. Let's get out of there. There we go. There's this game over. There we go. See, that wasn't too bad. Good experience. So that's where we came from, right? No, that's where we came from. So what's down here? And I suspect the same thing. It's just a different choice, left or right at the beginning, right? No, looking at this, it's looking like maybe this path has no enemies. Imagine if that was it. Like, just the difference is, do you want to fight things or do you not? Good news! Okay, here's some scorpions. Yeah, I figured there'd be something. It'd be ridiculous if there was nothing. Yes, you fight nothing. Congratulations. That was easy. Only 37. Oh, really? Thought it was a higher level than that. Not complaining, mind you, but just I thought it was a high level. Okay, so yeah, that just leads back. That's what I thought. Yeah, this path seems considerably easier. So with that in mind, yeah, it looks like there's sections like above. Whether we're able to get to the sections above, I don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. Well, I went right first last time, so let's go left this time. They will probably lead up to each other very soon, but let's do it anyway. By very soon, do I mean immediately? Yes, I might do. I like how I missed everything apart from the near scorpion I was attacking. Cool stuff. Actually not bad for ability experience. I mean, it's not like amazing, but I won't sniff at it. Like, got some pretty good. I mean, I've got over 6,000 at this point. That's crazy. I've just not had anything to spend it on, really. Okay, so what's interesting about this is this is like a little hideaway. What's down here? Does this lead to upstairs, or is this... Aha! Interesting. That is interesting. Okay. I ask again, what do they do? What's the point of them? It is fascinating. Also, you. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. That's. I thought I was on that. Yeesh, okay. Work. Move. Oh, that was nice. This is a regret. Oh, yeah, this is a regret. Oh no, we're okay. Done so much damage. 37,000, wow. Oh, that was gorgeous. Run. Okay, that's fine. It's quite a hard little arena to fight in. Ugh. That's just gonna shoot. I'd be surprised if it didn't. So where's this leading? Looks like a little dead end. But there is a reward. It feels like it wasn't worth it, but I'll take it nevertheless. I feel like the grander reward would be that, because I have no idea what the hell that does. I'm so intrigued. We've seen so many of them dotted around. Why? It's not been... Oh, hello. Hello, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What are you streaming? I'm streaming Final Fantasy XVI. If you haven't seen this game and don't want to see things of this, I would suggest leaving. I'm currently just doing side quests, but we will continue with the main story soon. But I'm just giving you a fair warning. But no, thank you. Oh, good. Potions are nice. We've kind of needed one. We've been fighting some rough enemies. So let's see. What was that to do? So we can go up there. I don't know where that leads. It's okay. Oh, that road might lead to the higher points of here. Yeah, maybe. Okay. I wonder if I will be able to open the door that leads to the other side. Time will tell. Yeah, I love this game. It's so fun. Hello. I faced one of you before. Oh dear, that's scary. Okay, you were challenging back then, but I'm much stronger now, so probably won't be that bad anymore. He says, getting slashed over his face. No, stop it. Oh, I'd say it's going badly, but it's not because you're not doing that much damage to me. Fair enough. I hope you have a lot of nice foods. That's good. Oh, that's very nice. And then just that. Yeah, we're good. That is a lot of damage. Like that. Oh Christ. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I pointed out earlier that there was like a little village, like, or a little like settlement from above, and we never got to it. Yeah, it's here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, abandoned fishing village. Oh, that's fantastic. That's super cool. Man, that was like 2 hours ago I pointed that out, but still. That's really cool. Okay, so Blood Fangs give you lots of ability points. How close are we to the warp point? not that close. I mean, I can't get through the door right now. I'm hoping that I can open it from this side. Or I won't be able to, and nothing will change. But if nothing else, the fact that I've got here is actually really cool. So, is there any, like, treasures to be found? I see something on one of the docks.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
Yeah, it's cool to be here. Wasn't expecting it. Oh, hey, Peter. Oh, I'm sorry, but I was actually going to raid you when I was done, but I hope you had a good stream. Yeah, there's nothing spoilery right now, if that helps. It's just side quest stuff. And just battling at the current moment in time. But yeah, I know why you're not going to stick around. But yes. Anything in here? No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, the fact that there's 2 blood fangs makes ability grinding here potentially worth it. I don't need to do it anytime soon because I have quite a lot of ability points. But it's good to know. Oh, she's doing cassette beats. Oh, I've been wanting to try that. That looks really good. Same with Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush looks really fun as well. I've not actually seen anything besides the initial trailer, and that was how many months ago, so, like, I don't really know what the game is like. But yeah, that's cool. If I go, not much else there, that's fine. It's not a huge amount here. Not as much as I hoped there'd be. That could change down here, to be fair. See, where are we on the map? Oh, okay, yeah, no, this is actually continuing quite a way. No, never mind, I stand corrected. This might actually lead to something quite substantial. I think, if nothing else, later down the line, there will be something here. I think that's really much a given at this point. Not this very moment, but certainly later. We're getting a beast fight. Wait, there's another? Apparently there is. You know, I don't care. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't need to fight them. I still get the rewards for the ones I fought. Don't know where this is leading though. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, any chance this is also called the Empty Hovel? No, it doesn't look like it is. Well, no, it's called Kurdra's Weft. Or Serdra. Interesting. There is definitely going to be a beast here later down the line. I mean, there is one right there, unless that is it. There was a question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, you're not it though. I was going to say, I thought you weren't. I thought I'd fought one of you before. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's fine. No, stop it. Because I know I'm wounded, thank you. I also had noticed that. Jesus. Oh, what? You don't reset that. I hate it when it does that. It resets the battle for no reason. Really no reason besides it can. Only happened a couple of times, mind you, but it is annoying. Oh, my high potions have reset though. I don't know when that happened, but I'll take it. Oh, that actually looked awesome. difficult. I don't remember you being that annoying. But clearly you are. Good. Oh, that did so much damage, my word! That'll do it. That was awkward. I'm ready. So, what is there around here besides you? The answer might be nothing. Yeah, there really isn't anything around here, is there? There will be. There 100% will be a battle here. I have no doubt about that. It's just that there isn't one yet.
Come on.
There was a small part of me that was really hoping it was going to be the question mark one, because that's somewhere, I don't even know what type of monster it is, but it's somewhere on the map. So yeah, I've gone there. Cool. I want to go up there to see if I can do anything with that. Is there anything else I can do around here? There might be something there. Hard to tell. Otherwise, it looks like I've explored this area. There is another path I wanted to look at, which again might have what I need, or it won't. I don't know. I'm going to ignore Leg Eater. You may live. You are the one who survived. Lucky you.
No need to ride from here.
Oh, interesting. Right, because it's technically a village. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought it would count. I guess it does. Okay. Yeah, there wasn't a lot here. I think if I was to make a complaint about this game, that's probably it. That the rewards you get when you find a chest somewhere, or you find a little place like this, that you do have to go out of your way to find, doesn't feel worth it all the time. And the thing is, that's not necessarily a problem, because Hollow Knight, technically, if we're going to be technical about it, and I will, like, they have a lot of paths that lead to nothing, because that's what life is. There's just a lot of nothing in places. That's realistic. But it sometimes does feel disheartening, especially when it does it a bunch of times. But I'm not complaining, because I do love this game. Now, can I open you? I can't. You won't let me open it. Interesting. That is interesting. Okay. So, I want to head back and check the other path and see if that has what I'm looking for. If it doesn't, then if it's not down... I don't know if this is a place I can go, but if it's not there and it's not down here, then it would be one of these two, maybe? I don't know if that's something I want to go to now. Might be worth it at some point. But I suspect these areas down here will be approached via that eventually. I mean, the thing is, the place I need to go might be... Oh, actually, it's not up there. Oh, I thought we were going to be going past the Trader's Gate up there. That's interesting. Oh, so when we get on our, like, cart, maybe we're either going down here, or maybe we're leaving Dalmekian Republic. That's interesting. Okay. That actually does make this journey more worth it. It might not seem it now, on the basis that we're not finding a lot besides a couple of battles and whatnot. But it might be really valuable. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if there's a little path to the left here. I think it was here, right? Yes. We'll see if there's a little path, and if there is, hurrah. If there's not, then we know where we're going. This is it, right? Yes, it is. There is not a little path. This is very much a big rock face. So, I know where I'm going next. Cool. I mean, I needed to go this way anyway, so it's not like it wasted any time. It was just working out if there was another way to go. And we have worked it out. Yeah, it's interesting because like the map sort of suggests there's stuff above. I guess you get to it from here, maybe? Maybe. So, what's down this path? I think, as I said earlier, I think the reason we didn't go down here before was because there was like a quest here that just ended over here, but it's looking like... No! How dare you? How dare you hurt Ambrosia? I will mess you up. I'm going to break you. How dare you? I gave you ample warning. That was a right destruction upon your face that you earned. You wanna hurt my fresh chocobo. Good. Okay. So where was I? So it actually looks like maybe I can't go this way at all. Right, that's interesting. You can come down, but you can't go there. Okay. Right, we're going here then. Going back to the inn. And I'll see what the other paths are like. Actually, it might have been faster to go the other way. Let me look at the map. It's about the same. Arguably maybe a little slower because I have to walk here through the city. But yes, this will do. Just gonna shimmy over to the right bit. I seem to be leaning this way, which means I'm out of shot a bit. But yes, I'll be able to summon Ambrosia now, assuming you have not abandoned me because you got hit, and I'm so sorry. If it helps, I did defend your honor and annihilated it, so, you know, ups and downs. I don't think you're too happy about the fact that you got hit, but again, I'm very sorry. But, did what I could. So this is the right way. Yes, I want to go left. And then I have a choice. So after this, I need to go next left, and then I'll have another split path. Jesus, okay. Cool. I sure do like split paths. I sure don't know where to go.
Don't get surrounded.
I see the paths, okay. Left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right. I'm gonna go right. Do I regret my choice? Not yet. Yes, still not yet. This is, I thought this is a huge open area, my word. The Fields of Karava. Whoa! My word! The Mare. Right, okay, so this is the empty hovel. This is where I need to be. Okay. Okay, so this is good, because this sounds actually, like... This is all inaccessible, obviously. Like, this has actually unleashed a lot of info. Uldbidza. Right, I think just we'll be naturally here later. Is that an elephant? No, not quite. Bighorn.
You deserve a rest.
Alright, let's see what you're made of.
This won't be easy.
My guess is you're going to give me a lot of ability points. Pretty wrong. Just the vibe I get from you. That's quite a lot of you, oh, no, not quite a lot. I can see another one. I can see more than one. That means there's a lot, okay? Love that. That was nice. Actually, that was a waste. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, or was it? Maybe I was secretly a genius. And done. Yep, 72 points. That's what I thought. You are a bit harder to kill than the usual enemy. But yes, that did give me a lot. Right, so... Is that it there? No, it's to my left. The empty hovel is over here. The empty hovel is what I'm after. So it's good to know that this area is actually quite expansive. But... I'm not gonna, like, truly explore it. Oh, hello. Oh, I'd rather not. I'm not gonna truly explore it for a little while. Because... we'll be back here, I think, naturally later in the story. Because it seems like there's quite a few routes we can take. Could be wrong on that, but it doesn't feel like it. Is it you? Yes, it is. Soul Stingers. They're only rank C. So I'm not worried. Yet.
They don't look happy.
Okay, so there's a lot of them though. I can bring myself up, I can't bring them down. That is a shame. Whoa. Oh my god! Sweet lord. That was me on the brink of death. Okay. They're not difficult, but they can overwhelm you if you let them. So I just have to make sure I don't let them. Oh, that was stupid. I was way too far away. Yeah, keep wasting my time abilities. It's fine. Be the last one. It might be. I'll do it. Yeah, they weren't too bad. They were fine. My god, I've nearly got 7,000 ability points? My god. How did that happen?
Peace at last.
There's a nice bridge over there. I'll look at that in a sec. Just want to get this item first. Oh, it's a potion. Oh, that's helpful. Yeah, that is a nice bridge. So where is it on the map? It's down there. Titan's Wake. Yeah, so we're either going to be going this way naturally, which I think we are next, or maybe not, but we are going to have to explore through all of this area at some point, I would imagine. So, fair enough. I think we're done here. Let's head back to the hideaway. We have done so much. So many side quests. All necessary, of course. But just interesting that we've done so much.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
I might actually not do the next main quest, given that it is 10 past 10. I wasn't expecting these side quests to take so long, but here we are.
Locate your quarry?
It was good though, we did a lot of exploring.
You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one Eikon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid.
Interesting.
In short, the Eikons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty. And that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Indeed. But no, that's interesting. Torgal getting a lot more than we expect. That is interesting. So that increases Torgal. Oh. That's an interesting accessory. The word slightly bothers me, but you know. Sort of, I think it would be significantly. But yes, no, that is interesting for sure. Okay.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it.
Excellent.
You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Will do.
Right. I will.
I'm assuming you've got something big cooked for me, or cooking for me, so I'm looking forward to that. That's good. So, yeah. Excalibur! Oh, damn. Okay. Yes, I want Excalibur. Very much so. I can only assume it's very, very good. I will talk to him about Excalibur, and I'll speak to Cam as well, but first I just want to do the other quests first, just to make sure I don't get given something that can help me or make things better or whatever. You never know.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Yellow.
Good. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Right, because I have to go back.
Wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Right, I'll speak to you, because I want to see what stuff I can
I
get.
wasn't expecting you back, son.
Okay, so I can get that, and I might actually be able to get that soon.
You earned this.
High-Clevix medallion.
Come again. I may...
So what is that? Increases healing potency of high pressure by 25%. Oh, not bad. Again, I mean, it has benefits for sure, but I don't want it. I appreciate it, but don't need it. But I'll go down here and then I'll walk to Karen, because that works out quite well. I can't remember how many points you'll be getting on these two missions combined, but it might be enough to unlock the next set of stuff at the Patron's Whisper.
Alright there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
Done.
I have it here.
It was a mild pain in the arse, but arguably easier than the 3 little bombs I saw
That's
later.
the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
So yeah, you're like a special quest, so I'm curious to see what you're going to give me.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
Oh.
Get your potions in.
Oh, yes. 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 Yes.
What kind of magic?
Give me more potions.
We happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your back,
God, yes.
it'll loosen it up enough.
Oh my God, finally.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
Oh, this is long overdue.
Leave it with me.
This is gonna make such a difference when we're up against the harder beasts.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
I certainly hope so. That is fantastic news. Oh my God, yes, that's a big deal. Yeah, treated potions satchel. Necessary for increasing consumable inventory capacity. Oh my God, yes. So how much buy? Well, I guess we'll find out when we get a camera and like buy stuff. Potion 6, high potions 3 to 4. Okay, so it's not a huge amount, but it is more and I like it. So hurrah! I am satisfied. Like, you know, a new high potion and new high potion and 2 new potions is not something to complain about at all. That is fantastic.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Cool.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died? 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Oh man, poor guy. Oh my god. What a Sith cutscene, oh my god.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
That was one of the best cutscenes in the game. The legacy of Sid is just something that is so unbelievably powerful and hard to create within a game. But they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Right. I know I won't have got anything, but I will have unlocked the next... Jesus, there's a lot I need to get. So I'll get 1,500 ability points. My word. Okay. Then Amber, the risk and reward orchestration roll. Talisman of priming. And then, ooh, so much renown. So Talisman of priming, what is that? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. So there's no more. There's none of you. Oh, actually, though, I will see. Does it still say question mark, or does it actually give me a location? It does not. Okay, cool. Fair enough. I just needed to know, and I do. So that's good. So we haven't been to that place. Fallen gem. Rosarian ruins. The Rosarian ruins. Hang on. Ooh.
They told me she was building a ship.
No way. Hang on.
Is that the thing Tomes held?
I might be able to get there. I will check something. I'm going to check a theory. I could be totally wrong, but I want to check a theory anyway. So yeah, you've got nothing new, that's fine. Nothing new, nothing new. I suspect nothing new here, yeah. That's pretty much what I expected. Nothing new here. And then I want to get my new potions. That's very satisfying. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that nice? Tempted to get elixir, to be fair. There is a part of me that is very tempted. But I'm not going to yet. But I will go to you, my good man. And do you have something epic that I can get now?
Not saying Fordian, do you?
Oh my god, I can get Excalibur. Oh my god, it's so much more powerful. Yes, please.
No scratches, right?
Can I upgrade it? I cannot. That's not surprising. But I'll take it. That is glorious. That is glorious. Okay. I'm assuming nothing new there. Nothing new there. Yeah, that's basically what I thought. Okay, I'm delighted I can get Excalibur. That's so cool. Okay, so I am going to save just because it's probably a good idea to. But before we do that, let me see. Where was it? It was up here. The dim. Here's my theory. I am in the right place, right? Let me look at the map. I think I am. Yeah. Can I go here? Will it let me? World map. Oh, that's not really what I'm after. Oh, maybe it wouldn't let me. Oh, that's unfortunate if not. Because East Pools, yeah, that's not what I'm after. Because the idea I had was going to that place that was like, yeah, I guess it won't let me. I can't think of how to describe it, but the place where it was like the dungeon, the underground dungeon, just made me think maybe that was what it was alluding to, but I guess not, given that we can't go there yet. I just want to confirm. Okay, it would be here. There's definitely nothing down here, right? I just want to absolutely confirm that. Oh, hang on. Oh, this is where the base used to be. Is this where the hideaway used to be? If it's not, then no, I guess it isn't where the hideaway used to be. So maybe that is going to be it. Because yeah, on the map, there's nothing that screams like unlike Dalmatia where it's like, oh yes, you can see there's a bunch of locations you haven't been to. Here it doesn't seem to be the case that that's true. But doesn't mean it's not. But yeah, I just thought maybe I might be able to go there. Because that could be the question mark. The question mark isn't the fact that I haven't seen it before. It's that it's a mystery location kind of thing. But no, I guess not. So, worth a shot. Worth a shot. I'm going to assume there are no new quests. That is technically not true. There might be one at the reading table. I will have a look. I think it did have a quest marker.
He cracked the crystal too.
But maybe it didn't. I thought it did, but maybe it didn't. Let me double check that. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that it had one. But yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, this is nice. I like seeing the letters from people. It's pretty cool. Yeah, these are letters I probably should have read a long time ago in hindsight. But, oh! Yes, I get an achievement for it. I absolutely should have. It's nice. It's nice that there's, like, you know, reasons for it. That's cool. Alright. Well, I'm happy to have done that. And, then the Hall of Memories, or the Wall of Memories, we got Sid's Goblet, which is fantastic. Miraculously undamaged in the attack. Yeah, that is actually. To be fair. This music's really peaceful, oh my god. Well, next time, we're gonna head back to Damakia and continue our journey. Now's a good time to end. It's been 3.5 hours of, like, a bunch of main quests and a bunch of side quests, and it's probably just going to be one video, so, yeah, good stuff. Very happy with how that went. That was a lot of fun. Bye-bye!